Nigel Huxley loves the animals. Nigel Huxley loves the animals. Nigel Huxley loves the animals. But does he love them too much?
Hello there, I'm Nigel Huxley, and this is Animal Fun Time. Round of applause. I know you're not happy to be here. All right. We have the largest collection of live animals in the entirety of Central Idaho. And we like to invite local animal experts onto the show to discuss what makes these lovely creatures tick. So, without any further ado, I'd like to invite our first two guests onto the show, Dr. Susan Winters, Professor of Mammal Behavior at Boise State University, and our very own opossum, Hank. Thank you so much. Hello, Hank. How are you? So, Dr. Winters, tell us, what makes these lovely little creatures tick?
Well, when discussing the opossum, you have to mention their tails. They're prehensile, which means they can carry things like sticks and leaves, so they're not just cosmetic.
Right. They have those nice tails and those soft, kissable lips.
Yeah,
Huh?
We're cute. Did you just say that opossums have kissable lips?
I did not.
Are you sure?
Listen, Susan, can I call you Susan? I am Australian, you know that, right? I was just saying some Australian stuff, you know, shrimp on the barbie, kangaroo jack, cat in the hat, that kind of thing.
Alright, okay, well, when discussing the female opossum specifically, you have to mention their pouches, because they can carry up to 10 babies. Are you listening?
God damn, Hank. Oh, shit! I'm so sorry, Dr. Winters. I think that's all the time we have for you. I think it's time for you to move on.
No, but
I think it's time for you to move on. I think it's time for you to move on. Doctors, am I right? Can't get enough of them. Well, I think it's time to introduce our next guest. Let's meet him. Dr. Peter Ramsey, another doctor, head zookeeper at Idaho State Zoo, and our very own anteater, Clyde. Hello, Peter boy, how are you? Thank you, yeah, boy, I don't pay you.
Hey, so why'd you move on from the last guest so fast?
Oh, she was acting real weird.
I was being weird?
Really strange bird, that one. You know, between you and me, I don't think she fancies Australians much, mate.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I get it all the time in this country. So, what can you tell us about these hot, sexy little fur slugs?
Yeah, so, did you know that anteaters eat over 35,000 ants per day?
Yep. And did you know that anteaters do not like to be spanked? Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, another fun fact, anteaters don't have any teeth.
Oh,
Just
I know that.
That's a lot to unpack. I think I'm gonna go.
Cracky crackers, mate. Why?
Because you're talking about something to do with this guy's gums. It's weird.
You're being weird. You're being weird. Potion. What did the teacher think? 2 austrophobes in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Well, I think our next guest will be great. Let's meet him. Dr. Richard Bennett, another fucking doctor. Professor of Mammal Studies at Idaho State, and our very own chimpanzee, also named Richard. your studies like?
Do you fuck the animals?
What? Do I fuck the animals? Ridiculous, preposterous, boisterous even, unbelievable.
Nigel. It's okay if you do, I just need to know.
It is.
No, of course it's not!
Then I do not. I do not fuck the animals. That is ridiculous. I would never do such a thing.
Nigel, why is Richard's skin so crusty?
It isn't. It's not.
Nigel, it feels like my garage welcome mat.
See, the thing about that is, funny thing, fine. All right? Fine. I'll come out and say it. I'll say it. I do fuck the animals. All right? You know what? That's why I started this show, so I can have an endless supply of animals to lay with. And it's not just me who does it. Basically, every nature guy with a show does it. Bear Grylls, he fucks the animals. Survivor Man, he fucks the animals. River Monsters, that show should be called River Monsters. That I fuck. Steve Irwin does not fuck the animals. Because he's a better man than most. But the point still stands. Why do you think all the animals are so comfortable with us? Because we've been intimate. And another thing, this guy does it too. I see him in the back of the animal.